Mrs. Williams.
Can I say something first? And I promise I'll do better. I want to apologize to Mr. Cooper and my classmates. I'll make it up to them. I want to be somebody that y'all could be proud of.
Unfortunately, we have a zero-tolerance policy. Potential. It's going to have to be realized elsewhere. You don't represent us in a way that feels positive.
So if I'm not perfect, I can't be here? The white kids accidentally hit a teacher, huh?
All right, Kev.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the Chi, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about the Chi Season 4. Kevin being kicked out of school will make or break him. That is the topic of discussion. We definitely have to talk about Kevin and what he has been going through and what may happen in the future, because we know in the last episode he did get kicked out of school. He went through so much, so this type of incident is going to really affect him. So I believe it's something that we should be talking about. Also, make sure you check out my last two videos. I dropped the what to expect video for episode 7, and also did Laverne have help video as well. And remember that episode 7 will not be airing until July 11th. Once again, just letting you guys know, so you don't be trying to check out for a new episode this week, because it's not going to be one unless they put it up early. But as of right now, we're not getting no new episode this week. So let's begin, man. Let's talk about your boy Kevin, what he's been going through. We know in the last episode he decided to, of course, check Jake. That's his main thing. He wanted to check Jake. He wanted to get this out there. He wanted to know exactly why they did what they did, right? And of course, getting into that fight at school, it caused issues for Kevin. And actually, him getting into that fight, we saw that in the episode 6 trailer. The majority of the fans is already talking about, man, he's going to get kicked out. He's going to get kicked out of school because he's getting into a fight. And we already knew that it was going to be a possible choice. Once he hit the teacher, we knew it was over. You know what I'm saying? We just knew it was over. There's no way they're going to give Kevin an opportunity to make up or do anything, especially after hitting the teacher. And you can just tell based off how this school is run, they ain't allowing, especially a young black male, to get a second chance. It's just not going to happen, especially after a fight. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin has pretty much learned this at the end of the episode after going through so much with Jake and Gemma, trying to, of course, get understanding on why she did what she did. Mentally going through all that was getting to him. But one thing for sure is this: Dre, she stepped up as far as letting Kevin know the truth. She told him, look, you gonna mess your life up pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You have to stop playing around. This is very serious. You cannot afford to mess up. As I just told you guys, Kevin can't afford to do that right now because he's not a kid anymore. And Kevin told Dre, he's like, man, what if I just want to be a kid? And, it's kind of sad, man. Like, you kind of feel him on that, but it's still like, you're not a kid anymore. You can't make these mistakes right now because these decisions that you make are going to affect the rest of your life. So Dre made him understand that in that episode. So at the end of the episode, when he finally got to go and, speak with his principal, Kevin was just like, man, look, I'm going to do this, this, and that. I'm motivated. I will fix things. I will apologize. I will do whatever you need me to do after school, detention, whatever. I'm going to do whatever it takes to, become a better person and just a better student and learn from this, right? And the principal pretty much told him it ain't happening. Like, he appreciates everything that he's trying to do. Getting that advice from Dre, getting that advice from Emmett. He used all this to make this great speech and to be motivated. But as of right now, Kevin feels like, man, it just did not work. Principal ain't having it. And he's like, look, you're going to have to pretty much leave, man. So now we get to the point where, will Kevin, be broke down? Will he slip up? Will he ruin his life? A lot of the fans have been saying, like, man, Kevin's on a downfall. And he has been this whole entire season. You know what I'm saying? He's been on a downfall, especially since Brandon has been taken out the show. He's gone. He hasn't had that good male role model there helping him. It seems like when Brandon was around, even though Kevin was going through stuff as far as the stuff at his house, and also as far as his pops passing, Brandon was always there to help him to get through things, right? Brandon was always that person to, be that shoulder he can lean on and get good advice from. But once Brandon left, that's when things really start to turn to the other side for your boy Kevin, right? Keisha ended up missing. He went through things mentally with that. And then all of a sudden in this season with the police and how they did Jake and pointed the gun at Kevin, I mean, he mentally is not in the right state of mind. He's been through a whole lot the entire series. So now when we get to this next episode, we're going to see if Kevin is finally going to be able to adapt to this lifestyle, his decisions that he's made. He doesn't have Gemma no more. Some say he needs to just leave Jake alone for good. And maybe he needs to step away. He probably needs to step away. Now, I'm believing that Kevin is probably going to go back to his old school that he's closer to. And maybe that will make him and Papa a little bit more closer. I know Papa will probably be happy that Kevin is there with him once again. But we know in the next episode, Kevin will be spending some time with Lene. We saw that in the trailer. I showed you guys. They didn't actually show it in the trailer, but they had pictures for episode 7, which I showed you some of those yesterday. And he's going to be kicking it with Jamal's sister. And it seems like they're going to be having a great time as far as playing video games, going on a journey on the west side. Hopefully he stays out of trouble. And hopefully this is what he needs to push himself to the next level and just see things from a different perspective. Hopefully that is the case when it comes to Kevin, because so far his season has not been the best. And we know that Kevin really is going through a lot of things mentally, which is not really discussed in our black communities like that. He's going through a lot of mental stress. So he really needs a lot of therapy, a lot of support, and people that's going to be there for him. So this girl being there can be an outlet for him to get things out as well as stay out of trouble. As long as he's doing something positive, not in the streets doing anything crazy, I think Kevin will be good. This is a guy that he has a lot of motivation. He understands where he's at in the position that he's in. And he understands that his decisions right now are going to be crucial. So I'm going to say right now, I think your boy Kevin will adjust. I think this will make him. I don't think it's going to break him down, man. He's been broken down so many times. But I think he has that, that trait to adapt and to survive, in my opinion. That's one thing Kevin is going to do. He's going to push. He's going to try his best to survive. So we're going to see what's going to happen. As long as no one pisses Kevin off, I think he is good. He probably needs to just, stay away from the people that's going to bring that negativity in his life. If you take away that negativity out of Kevin's life, this is a kid that can strive and do what he needs to do. He can stay focused. But at the end of the day, he still needs to prepare for that stress, for that negativity. So the next time it comes, he doesn't do anything stupid, like trying to fight in school. You know what I'm saying? Which he should have just waited until school was done for and do it. I mean, I understand he was pissed off, but at the end of the day, we all know, even if you pissed off in school, one of your classmates pissed you off, just wait till after. Especially if you ain't trying to get suspended. And then Kevin, he's at the school that he is at where the standards are even higher. You really got to be on your P's and Q's. You cannot, slip up. You just can't slip up there. So Kevin made that mistake by just trying to fight Jake in class, or actually fighting him and then hitting the teacher. Should have just waited, man. If you wanted to do all that stuff with Jake and discuss that with him, wait till after school and take your frustrations on him after. But do not do it in school. Hopefully he learns from this and he can bounce back in a better way. But what do you guys think for your boy Kevin? Will he make it, y'all? Or will he continue to go downhill and eventually be just done for? And I hope that's not what we're going to see. You know what I'm saying? I really pray that this is a kid that can make it and strive. But we're definitely going to talk more about these storylines. It is a lot of storylines that we're going to talk about as we prepare for episode 7. So I want you guys to continue to support your boy. Continue to stay tuned. I want to thank you for supporting me for this season. You've been doing a hell of a job, man. And I really, truly appreciate all the love and support. But let me get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.